Alright, welcome to this new impromptu video. Today we are going to be analyzing sets from Frosty Faustings 2026 that happened a few weeks ago. I didn't watch the entire top 4, and I will actually make an analysis of two different player matchups. So right now we have Jin on the left against Jukem on the right, and first of all, I'm very happy to see Jukem back into Pokken. I was very happy when I heard that he was there in the tournament. But I'm not gonna talk too much. I want to get into the action because there's a very specific reason about why I want to analyze this set in particular. And that's because there is a Blastoise. I'm gonna lower the commentary even more. There we go. Okay. So very soon there is going to be a tournament called Meteor Mayhem, and I will be playing Blastoise, and I wanted to do an analysis of a high level Blastoise gameplay, and I was very surprised when I saw that Jin actually picked up Blastoise against Jukem in this tournament. So this is losers finals. Alright, and I've been told that this set is incredible, so I wanted to have a look, but also have a bit of an analysis on what made this set so good. Alright, so we have the Empoleon on Jukem's side, and we have the Blastoise. So immediately, what's very interesting is Empoleon is not a fast character, but he can be very mobile. He has a lot of options to move around. He has Aqua Jet, obviously, which is his main tool to go in, but he also has, slide and movement options to be able to kind of weave in and out of the pressure. And Blastoise, on the other hand, very much wants you to be in a single spot, which is where he puts his set play with Water Spout. So I'm very interested to see how Jukem is going to play against Jin, against this Blastoise specifically. Alright, so you see immediately the Whiff Punish with the Aqua Jet. Already double hit Steel Wing, okay. I'm gonna try to not pause too much, but already you see that anything that Blastoise is doing, Jin sees the Ice Beam, jumps, cancels his jump into JX into stance, but immediately once he commits to an option, Jukem just has to wait and punish. And this is kind of the problem with Blastoise, is that all of his options are very committal, even though some of them are useful against options. For example, with that jump into JX into stance, if someone tries to anti-air you, then you have armor and you land and you can hit a rapid spin. But if you just don't hit them at all, then it kind of just whiffs. So this is what happened there. Double hit Steel Wing, so it's safe, and immediately goes for the 5x. That's very interesting. Blastoise 5x is actually a very damaging combo starter, but getting to land it is definitely difficult. Bubble, and smart from Jukem, already knowing the phase shift point. So the one issue with Blastoise is that some of his reset tools, like Bubble or even Water Pulse, his command grab, have phase shift points on them. So if you're aware of how many phase shift points you have on you, and this is what Jukem has done, you just get hit, quote unquote, and you just leave the phase, and now Blastoise has to get in again. So obviously he takes a lot of damage, but here, maybe he tried to backdash, maybe he tried to escape the bubble setup, but even if he got hit, look at this, he's now full screen, and he doesn't really have to worry about anything. Oh, gets hit by the bubble though. Almost gets grabbed. Okay, counterattack is gonna go through. Very interesting. And Jin very smartly sets up the bubble again. He knows that he wants Jukem to be locked down, and it would be kind of a mistake, quote unquote, to here in this situation to try to go in and force pressure, Jin is like, no, I want you locked down, so I'm gonna set a bubble, and then... Also, that was amazing. Wow, let me go back. Look at this. Gets the counterattack, and jumps over the ice beam, and then baits into the bubble, into the wall splat. That's such a cool combo, by the way. Like, look at this. That was so smart from Jin. So he gets 5YY, cancel into stance, into stance Y, into charge hydro pump. That was super cool. Okay, good Snivy call from Jukim. Doesn't get the ice beam though. Another counter attack. This is why it's super strong. This is one aspect of Blastoise that is very important, and especially against Empoleon, is that Blastoise's counterattack lasts for very long. Like, it has a lot of armor frames, and it's also a true mid, so Empoleon cannot really escape after he commits to the Aqua Jet like this, and it also reaches very, very far. This is the one of the few redeeming strength of Blastoise is its counterattack goes very, very far, and it's a true mid. So in situations like this, it's very strong. Another bubble setup into the 6Y. Very smart. Again, if you see the bubble coming out, you don't want to press, and he caught him like lacking or walking back. Oh, weird slowdown. Doesn't get the Emolga though. That was not a combo. Maybe Jin thought he would combo, but or maybe he wanted to like pressure him, but smartly from Jukim just completely jumps over it and gets the Steel Wing there. Again, double hit Steel Wing. Seems to be lenient on Blastoise. Whiffs the stance. Again, that's the second time he gets it. It may be pretty lenient on Blastoise. Like, he gets it there. And then, again, I said, one issue with Blastoise is that he has a lot of committal options. And, like, doing this withdraw, so release A into stance X, is like a gamble. If it works, cool, you get him off you. If it doesn't work, then you're very punishable. Nice combo, nice routing from Jukim. He knows those combos super well. Managed to get the level 3 Aqua Jet. Nice rapid spin there. And again, look at the 5x. Look at the usage of 5x here. This is why it's a good, like a decent move, is that you do 5x on hit, you get a combo. 5x on block, you're super far. Look how late Jukim is actionable there. He's already like super far. And then you can set up and then pressure him into the corner again. Nice 6x just to hold him in place, and Jukim doesn't respect it, gets hit by the bubble. Oh, the flop. Okay, I don't know what was that Lapras call from Jukim. Look at this. He jumped. He sees him jumping. I mean, he was jumping as he called Lapras, but yeah, that's a punish. And then bubble forces the burst, and then Emolga's gonna hit. Oh, that was not good. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a reset. Yep. Because one more mix-up kills. Oh! That was smart from Jin. Let me go back. So again, very smart from both players. Okay, just before that. So, he has him in the corner, forces the burst, alright? And then immediately pops the Emolga to lock him down, to waste a bit of time. And Jukim is a player, if you ever watched him or even played against him, he likes to be aggressive out of the corner. He likes to try to really reverse the situation from like a defensive position to an offensive position, instead of just going back to neutral. And Jin, either aware of that or just trying to lock him down with the Emolga, gets the Emolga beam into the combo, and then bubble, but does it a bit like too close and like didn't have time to do it. So Jukim gets the combo and smartly here resets. He knows that he's not going to be able to kill, but next mix-up will. And if you look at Jin, he has meter. He probably will want to keep it for the last round. So yeah, it's gonna be one mix-up. Unfortunately, he just jumps over it. And now pops the burst smartly. Nice jump. Counterattack is gonna go through. Bubble again into the water pulse. That's hard. I mean, it's reactable offline. This move is reactable. It's like frame 20. I don't remember this frame data on it actually. The startup. I'm gonna look it up. But yeah, you can see that he has. Let me just. I'm just looking up the frame data on Water Pulse. 35. It's I-35, so it's pretty much like very reactable. But if you have mental stack, maybe he wasn't ready for that. So gets hit by the counterattack, sets up the bubble, and it was as he was doing exhaust. So maybe the burst exhaust ate his input, but that was a bit later than the exhaust. So gets hit by the water pulse. Game 1 for Jin. Very smart. Again, not a lot of things to say besides that Jin is very much ready to lock Empoleon in place, and we haven't seen Jukim really be mobile enough. Like, I don't see him going for slide or J-Wise or anything. He tries to, like, do his, like, autopilot game plan, but it doesn't work. Like, Jin is aware of what to do. Again, look at the movement from Jin. He sidewise, and then he's aware, so he just jumps to the side again to avoid the ice beam, and repositions again, and gets the counterattack. Oh, doesn't get it, unfortunately. Oh, the defog, okay. There he goes. Gets the grab, okay, smart. That's a much better start for Jukim. Okay. This is the situation where you don't want to be in. The Blastoise doesn't really have a great field phase. He does have good movement options. Like, again, sidewise into his movement mix-ups are, I think, pretty good. It's just that they are committal. So, like, if you have a fast projectile, you will catch this side movement a lot. But Empoleon doesn't really have that. He has forward Y, and of course he has Aqua Jet, but Aqua Jet sometimes can have some issues with tracking. But the situation you don't want to be in is this one. So you see that you're in mid-range, you're getting hit or forced to block against like side Y or neutral Y into the water spout. And no matter if you're in field phase or dual phase, you don't want to be in this situation at all. Again, now it's even worse because you're in the corner. Fortunately, gets the side Y into forward Y. Jump over. That was a risky side Y to do. 6Y to do. Because look at this. He gets the shift. And then immediately, again, the same situation as before with the Emolga. Jin tries to lock him down to be like, nuh-uh, you're not going in. But Jukim, smartly enough, realizes the position he's in is like, oh, if I don't do anything, if I stay there, he's gonna lock me in place. So he immediately just tries to jump in and gets the Steel Wing. And now he's in a corner, doesn't have resources. Snivy tries to trade. That was pretty weird. Yeah, not a lot of things that Blastoise can do in this situation. Again, Jin tries to escape the Snivy with 6Y, which is pretty weird because like Snivy has armor all the way through and he definitely did that 6Y on reaction. So I wonder why he did not try to do like a rapid spin, for example, or just block in general, because now he gets knocked down. And then Jukim can run his mix. Double hit Steel Wing is on 1 HP and he's plus. Like Jukim is plus now. There isn't a lot that he can do. It's either you jump to avoid a grab, or you or you counter, or you like try to do something and gets hit by the 2Y after a plus frame. So yeah, that was a much cleaner round from Jukim right now. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit like rough. I woke up not too long ago. I wanted to have time to do the recording, so my voice is gonna be a bit deep. I'm gonna warn you. Ooh, frame drops, sorry. Okay, gets the Emolga into the set play. Oh! Alright, can he convert? Yes, he can. Very smart routing. Look at this. So, you see that again, after, like here, he's plus, and both of them try to enforce something. I don't know why Jin tried to jump here, because, like, I don't know why he tried to cover, but from Jukum's side, it's very respectable to, like, try to dash away, get some space, not stay in the position where he was in. And then, yeah, tries to counterattack, but whiffs it completely, and now gets the combo against an airborne opponent, and Jukum is aware of his combo routes, locks him in the corner, into... Oh, he tries to mash! That's gonna be so much damage. Look at this! Oh my god. Like, in this situation, this is a 50-50, because he still has a burst attack. So, you can go multiple things. You can go defog into rock smash, if you try to, like, armor or something. But, of course, you have the threat of burst attack, which is a grab. Or, if you're afraid of burst attack or something, you jump away. And this is what Jin tried to do, but there are things like cut and surf that will cover them. So, this is a scary situation to be in. He won't die from the burst attack, of course, but you're gonna take a lot of damage since you have this defense down on you. And, yeah. I don't know if I'm going full screen because the quality of the VOD is not too great. Okay, pops the burst. Oh! Did he get hit? Oh no, he got hit! Oh my god, I can't believe it worked, but yeah, this is actually, like, people call it the E5. E5 is like the lowest rank you can do. Like, this is kind of a scrubby thing to do. To go burst, and then immediately going for the burst attack right after. But in this situation, as Jin, you want one, you want out of the corner, and two, you want to be able to recover some of that life back. You want, like, you need to have something. You're back against the wall, so it's understandable why he tried to do that. And Jukum was not ready to, like, for this option, and gets hit jumping away. And it's gonna do so much damage. Blastoise burst attack does a lot of damage. Look at this, it's gonna be half HP, because he's in rage plus burst. Like, look at the damage of this burst attack. And now it is, like, almost even, because one good reposition into, like, chip is gonna be HP. Like, half of it, like, we're halfway through the situation. Oh my god, look at it. Look at the lockdown. Okay, look at this whole sequence. So, he's in the corner, he's back against the wall, but he's mid-screen. So, Blastoise in this situation isn't fast enough to catch you and lock you down. So, you kind of have to, like, position yourself in a way that you're blocking Jukum from escaping the corner. But Jukum cannot do Aqua Jet because it's light, right? Jin has still plenty of burst ready, so you can't really go aggressive and go Aqua Jet or try to jump or something. So look at Jin's movement. So first moves to the side to avoid the forward Y, and then just mashes the combo, even though it dropped because he was airborne. Then that's a lot of chip. Counterattack just in case he retaliates. Dashes in, like, into the wall. I expected him to go outside, but that's fine. Walks to him, side Y to kind of reposition himself better. Goes to the side again. Side Y again to, like, really close out the space. Because look at where he was. He was against the wall. Like, look, he's literally against the wall. And I was like, oh, I have to claim all this space in the middle. So he goes side Y, side, side Y, side again. He's back onto the other wall, but he has less room. Like, Jukem has less room, because now Jukem has the wall behind him too. So all he needs is to reposition in the middle, homing attacks this time to not get hit by some attack, blocks, sidewise, and now you're locked down. That was a very, very good sequence from Jin. Like, very good space awareness to do all that and get him locked into the corner, and now it's an even situation. And Aquajet doesn't work, shifts the phase, bubble. He dropped the combo! Oh no! He's not dead, 3 HP? Oh my god, it's so tense. No, he whiffed! Oh my god, that was crazy. Look at this whole sequence. That was crazy. Jin did not get hit. That's so surprising. Okay, let's go back. So he's in the corner, locks him down. Jukem is like, oh shoot, I have to do something about this. And he tries to press after the plus frame, but smartly Jin covers it with Emolga Call, so he gets hit, shifts the phase. Now he has him locked down, sets up the bubble, and then Jin tries to hit him with 6x, but it's way too slow. So Jukem gets the 2x, slides under the bubble because bubble is a high. Alright. Slides under the bubble. And doesn't get the combo. He held slide too long. If he didn't hold it for that long, Jin would be almost dead. So it whiffs. Jukem counters, gets the counterattack, but doesn't kill him. 3 HP. And now he's on Pixel. He dies from anything. Avoids the JY once. Avoids the JY twice. Tries to reach with the 6x. And I don't know what that was for. Maybe, like, that was kind of a panic button. I think Aquajet would have reached in this situation. Maybe. But, like, he tries to go for 5x, and it doesn't work. Then Jin counterattacks, goes in, and then reads the jump away against him with the 8y. That was crazy. That was such a good movement from Jin with 3 HP. And now the turns have, like, now Jin is good because he has some resources back. He just needs to not lose the phase, and he loses the phase. Oh, that's super bad. Oh my god, look at the damage. Oh my god. Oh my god, he lost one interaction and look where it led him to. Look at this. So, he tries to, like, sidewise and gets clipped by the JX. This is something that Jukem hasn't done yet, but JX. And then here, this is a mix-up because he jumps and he goes double hit Steel Wing, a lot of damage on hit. And then here, you're plus, and Jin tries to press, weirdly enough, but there isn't a lot that Blastoise can do, because even if you armor against Drill Peck, Jukem can cancel into Rock Smash on his own after Drill Peck. So, it's kind of like a rough situation to get out of as Blastoise. Gets hit by the Drill Peck, into the full combo, Steel Wing, Surf Cancel, and then here, another Defog mix-up. So it's either, like, Rock Smash for the plus frames, and, you know, in case he counters or tries to do something, Cut if he tries to jump out or press a button, or Grab. And tries to counter, so gets hit by the Rock Smash, and now he's on visually Rage and Defense down, that's not good. Tags the Grab, a lot of damage, he's gonna be close to having meter, but now he needs to go in, and that's a rough situation for Blastoise because nice defog. This is where Blastoise doesn't want to be. Okay, hold on. That was smart. He gets a very late counter. Like, look at this. He tries to lock him down, but this time Jukem reacts with the defog. Jumps away, and then smart from Jin, he counters very, very late. usually if you can react to that much earlier, but if you counter earlier, you're gonna get stuffed by the Aqua Jet that Jukem is gonna do, but not this time because Jin countered late. And now it's not even, but it's much better. And now he catches him with the 6x, 6x into Hydro Pump. And now it's Jin favored. Pops the bubble, Snivy Call. Oh my god, the counter lasted? That was crazy. I was expecting Jukem to like win this interaction, but it did not. And now it's like super favorable to Jin because it forces Jukem out of burst. Oh no! Why did he try to 6x there? That was very greedy. That was very, very greedy from Jin. I don't know why he tried to do that. Like, in this situation, you're much safer just like in this situation, he burst. You wait to see what he does. If he goes for Aqua Jet or if he backs up, he's probably gonna go Aqua Jet, but you don't want to take a mix up, so you just wait. And maybe he expected his 6x to land, like to beat the Aqua Jet to the spot, but that's super, super slow. So that was definitely a greedy option, and that's gonna get him killed for sure. He's dead. Yep. Alright. So, in this game you saw how Jukem was able to like be able to enforce his mix-up much more. Like, he once he wins field phase, he's like, now, I go in, I enforce my pressure, and you have to deal with my mix-ups. And the times that Jin managed to get out was with counterattacks. So if Jukem is able to bait those counterattacks like he did in game 1, like he managed to like completely beat a counterattack or like whiff punish a counterattack, I think honestly he has this game, this set. But let's see how they adapt. Because besides those counterattacks, Jin hasn't really been able to, you know, put his game plan down. Like, his movement has been very, very good to reposition. But outside of that, it's mostly been Jukem on the offensive and Jin on the defensive managing to win those interactions. Very good movement. Look at this. This is very smart. Like, that doesn't seem like a lot with Blastoise, but managing to have the proper spacing at round start is definitely a very good thing to have. So look at this. Side Y into water gun. And then he's like, okay, if you do water gun here, you can either like, you have a lot of options you can do, but chooses to go in, goes for the stance Y, the bubbles, and then immediately goes into the water spout. I don't know if Aqua Jet at this range reaches before the water spout. Maybe it does, but Jukem maybe was not ready for that and just waited in place. So that's very good for Jin, because now you can do it again. And catches him out of the side Y, and that's a lot of damage. Like, half of Jukem's HP is already gone. Oh, that was close. Oh, okay, mix up again. Nice. Again, this is why it's so rough for Blastoise, because even if he's that much ahead, it just takes one knockdown from Empoleon, and now it's even worse as Blastoise because you don't have very fast defensive options, and all of your defensive options can be beaten by Rock Smash if you cancel into Rock Smash. So you have to like guess preemptively. So here he tries to do something, gets hit, and this time blocks the Seal Wing, tries to jump out but gets interrupted, and another counterattack. Oh, he gets the punish! That's crazy. That's insane that he actually got the punish. I didn't think he would get the punish. So he goes over him, but he has time to like turn around 5Y, Y, back up into Emolga, into water, hydro cannon, hydro pump. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, the phase shift point saved him. If he was lower on phase shift point, he would be dead. But the phase shift points were too high, so Jukem got popped out before the end. But he's still in the corner, he still has to hold the plus frames, hold the mix. Nice! Nice! Like, you see that Jin is a tad more aggressive with those projectiles, look at this. Because before he was only like moving to the side and trying to like lock him in place. And I was like, okay, you're expecting me to go to the side, so I'm gonna throw neutral Y that are a bit faster if you just try to move out. So, very smart. Like, again, locks him down, side Y to avoid any retaliation, backs up, projectile, and then he goes projectile into rapid spin again. It is a very good situation because even though Jukem has meter, his one round down is going to have to choose between using burst during round 2 or during round 3. Perfect block? Yes! Nice! So if you don't know, in field phase, if you don't know what a perfect block is, you can press homing attack, so the X button, and then immediately press shield. So if it's a single hit attack, look, you see he tried to like you see the shield go away for a second. That's Jin doing homing and then blocking right after. And usually this is like safe. Usually counterattack, like charge counterattack are safe, even plus on block. But he perfect blocked it because it was a single hit. And now he gets the Emolga punish into the water spout. So very smart from Jin. Oh, what was that? Oh no. What was that for? Like, Jugen doesn't respect bubble, I think. Like, he jumps out, he sees the 2x, and then for some reason he goes 5Y here, even though the bubble is still there. Like, that's so weird. Like, you see him whiff, maybe he can grab here. Or even go 2Y, because 2Y will low profile the bubble. Or 2X, you know? It has so much end lag. I don't know. That was a bit of a miss from Jukem. And now gets the combo. Okay, pops the burst. So Jukem popping burst early means that Jin has a huge resource advantage, because even if he loses this game, this round, I mean, he will still have burst very early on against Jukem, and that's a huge advantage, like even mental wise. Nice weight. Again, you see this JX into stance, so Blastoise, when he does that, he jumps, and when he turns blue like this, that means that he goes into stance in the air. You just have to wait. You wait for him to land, and you punish him on the landing. So that's already a good thing for Jukem, that he's able to get this much damage right after using burst. And now he's in mid-screen again. Ice Beam, avoids the Ice Beam with the hop. That was funny. That was almost bad for Jin. So he ducked, like the dash forward from the shell stance like went under the JY. That was crazy. So look at this. It didn't get hit. And then it's like, oh shoot. And then he burst. Oh! Oh no, this is gonna be a punish! Oh, it's not. Okay. Fortunately. Jin is way too NC with those. Like, Jin is trying so hard to like get like a greedy read on Jukem, but he's not biting. Like, he pops burst, then he tries to set up the bubble kind of like in mid-screen. I don't know what he's like really expecting. And then here, he thought he had enough time to burst attack, so that's smart. But he doesn't. And then tries to 8Y afterwards, but Drill Peck is faster. And then randomly tries to go 6X again. I don't know why he did that. I don't know if he dies from that. Okay, reset. Breaks the grab. Okay, smart. Bubble. Oh no. That's gonna be very difficult. It's gonna be very, very difficult. What could have he done instead of that? Like, that was the right decision. It's just that he did bubble, and then, yeah, he went counterattack to, like, try to stop him from jumping. But he held it a bit too long so that Jukem was able to go behind him and get the combo. And that is very difficult because you have no meter and you have to go in. Yeah, it's pretty much over at this point. Yeah. Nothing really that Blastoise can do to go in and deal that much damage. So pretty good for Jukem now because he forced Jin out of his resources. Oh, okay. Again, this time, same situation as before. So gets the side Y and then tries to go for stance, shell stance Y, the two bubbles like this. But Jukem adapting and is going forward. The mistake here would be to hold your ground like he did at the beginning of this game. But he's like, nah, I'm going in. And see that Jin doesn't have time to set up and just gets the Steel Wing. And now it's a mix-up. Okay, catches the jump out. Very smart. Oh, nice jump over. Oh, he pressed. Yep. Oh, nice evasion. Oh, that's okay. What is happening? Let's go back. There are a lot of interactions. So he calls the Snivy, and for some, like, Jin did not pay attention to Snivy, so he just tried to press after his setup. Gets knocked down. Jukem switches sides. Tries to go for the 5X. Respectable. And then here this is very smart. He goes 5Y and immediately goes back to avoid the counterattack. And then for some reason tries to go 2X? What was that 2X for? And it's not punishable actually. Oh, catches the backdash, yeah. Jukem has not been respecting bubble. Like, he's trying to, like, get out. But even if he tries to get out here, if Jin goes for water spout, he hits him out of the backdash. So I don't know what Jukem is trying really to do here. Like, bubble is a high. So, like, in this situation, look how close he is. You see the bubble, it's very early. Okay, you don't have time to, like, do anything. But I don't understand why he tries to, like, CADC backwards, even though he's completely at range of a water pulse here. A water spout, I mean. So he gets hit. Bubble again. And again, doesn't respect it. He doesn't respect the bubble. Like, he's like, oh sure, I'm trying to avoid the bubble, and he gets hit by whatever option Jin tries to do. The bubble is not the threat. The threat is what coming out after. So he's like, okay, I'm defogging through the bubble, but then you get hit. And it's gonna be set up into bubble again. See? Like, he held his ground against bubble, and then now he has nothing guaranteed. Jin has nothing guaranteed here. So he jumps out, and now he has the corner. Nice. Okay, very smart to burst here. Oh, did he press something? No, good jump out. But doesn't convert. That's weird. Like, he doesn't convert, but that's so weird. There's so much time on the clock left. I don't know why he doesn't convert. Oh, nice. Oh, Aqua Jet mix up. Oh, the Emolga. Okay, hold on. So, I don't understand why Jukem did not convert here. Like, this is a free combo into a reset, either into a reset in dual phase or a reset in field phase. But he chooses not to, and now he has to like make his way back, and thankfully he does. Aqua Jet gets hit by the Emolga on reaction. And then Bubble. What? What? Oh, he gets hit! No! What was that for? I don't understand. I truly don't understand how he's getting hit. He may be nervous or something, but like look how late this bubble is. Like, he's afraid maybe to get like grabbed. Maybe this is like a jump, like a pre-jump frame, but like the bubble is actually gonna stop the combo. Thankfully for Jukem. But like, again, like, I understand why he tries to escape, but like, I don't get why he's not doing 2Y in this situation. Like, look how late it is. Like, his action, like, he's doing this. Okay, the 2Y will get caught by the 5X here. So that makes sense, but thankfully he's saved by the bubble. And then he tries to beat the counterattack, but he was fully charged, unfortunately. So 2-1 to Jin with the Blastoise? That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy that Blastoise in 2026 is performing this well. I'm taking notes after this set. And Jukem doesn't switch. He stays in Empoleon, even though he has a Sceptile. And Sceptile just completely destroys Blastoise. Like, it's so hard for Blastoise to do anything against Sceptile. But he stays in Empoleon. And like, look at the aggression from Jin now. Look how much more aggressive he is in field phase. So immediately, like, he starts... like, water pulse, side Y, neutral Y, water spout, side Y, dash in, stance Y, counterattack. So many options just to try to get Jukem locked down. Nice grab from Jukem. Oh, very smart. Okay, so if he tried to do rapid spin here, he would have whiffed. But he went for withdraw, waited a bit, and then goes for the Shell Fortress Stance X. So the dive kick, the dive. Oh, okay, that was smart from Jin, but didn't work. He set up the bubble, goes over the ice beam, and now in this situation this is very hard. And he should have done water spout. But again, tries to go for the 6X weirdly enough to catch maybe a backdash. But in this situation, you're not escaping the water spout. So I don't understand why he's not going for water spout in this situation. So he gets hit by the counterattack. Ice beam. Nice. The reset! That was smart. That was smart from Jukem. He's one of the few that resets like this. This is tricky to see because you can go like this exact combo, but it just delays it slightly enough that if Jin tries to mash out, he gets hit. And Jin was mashing again. Oh, that's gonna be a punish. No. Okay, bubble. Good Snivy call here. Nice jump out. Aqua Jet level 3. Oh, breaks the... Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, you have 1 HP and a dream. Oh my god, what to confirm! That was so sick! That was a full screen. Like, that was so good from Jin. Look at this. Look at the patience. He walks, and he gets the water pulse, the water gun, I'm sorry, into 6x, into hydro pump. Okay, see, this is what I've been talking about this entire analysis, is see how late the bubble is? You have so much time to go for 2x, and then 2x, and he slides, goes behind him, kills him. But like, you have so much time to go 2x, and then whatever you want to do out of slide. So I don't understand why Jukem hasn't been doing that before. Maybe he wasn't like ready to face Blastoise, but... Oh, nice trade, very smart. Oh, he was a bit too far, but Jukem wasn't ready. Oh, and this time 6x catches, yeah. He's definitely nervous. Like, look at this. Like, the first time he didn't hit him and he didn't move. Like, it's scary, but like, he's too far and he doesn't get hit and he doesn't move. And he stays in place again. And now he gets caught for jumping out. Okay, nice ice beam. Oh, sick JY. Okay, Burst doesn't want to take the chip, very smart. This is an aggressive burst that works for Jin because he's down. Alright, he's down. So he kind of has to. But even though, even if he, like, he kind of has to. He doesn't, he doesn't want to hold his resources for longer. Because, oh, there's no way. Oh, gets the burst attack. That's so rough. That's the second time he got hit by water pulse this entire set, and he hasn't jumped out. Jin is 2 for 2 out of those. Like, you won't really expect water pulse from 8Y, but 8Y is special cancelable. You just won't expect 8Y into the slowest command grab in the game. But Jin is 2 for 2 on those water pulses. Okay, calls the Lapras. Oh my god, that was so good for Jin, but it didn't work out. Like, look at this. He jumps out, goes into JX, into stance, armors almost everything, and then loses the CA interaction. Oh, that's it. Oh, that's not it. What? What was that? Emolga again? Oh, no! Jukem is not respecting the Emolga. Again, like, Jukem is a bit of, like, in the tunnel vision. Like, he has Emolga, and Jin is like, okay, you try to do anything on me, I call Emolga, I get the trade combo, and the trade combo kills. So very smart from Jin. Like, very good usage of Emolga as like a defensive tool. You're more accustomed to see Emolga as like a neutral tool, like a beam assist. But Jin has been using it defensively very well. Now what matters is that Jin has to win this phase, otherwise he won't have resources. Oh, and as I say that, he loses the phase. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he still does. Emolga again! Look at this! He's ready. He's like, okay, whatever you try to do, I can react to. Emolga. And now he can set up his set play. Well, I say that, but no! Oh my god. Also, sorry for the VOD. It's cutting. He tried to go for 6x for some reason. Again, you're in a perfect position to go for water spout here. Or like even 6y, for example. But he tried to go 6x to catch him jumping away. Oh, he tries to press a button. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Nice Snivicle, can he kill? Yes! Nice patience. Again, Jugum, as soon as he was like aware that Jin was trying to retaliate out of his pressure, like look at this. He was healthy. He had like almost like full life. But Jin, sorry, has been very antsy trying to like catch him out of his defensive options. Look at this. He tries to go for the 6x. One interaction lost, knocked down, and then I don't know what that was for, but maybe he tried to go for 8y and then he gets hit. And then with the combo into a reset though, and then smart from Juken to just wait out and then Snivy 8y 8a. So 2-2. Does he stay with Blastoise? Or does he go Darkrai? Because Jin, if you didn't know, is a Darkrai main. Okay, so Jugen switches. So he switches supports. Wait, why is he switching supports? Oh, Jin is thinking. He's like, do I go Darkrai or do I continue? If he goes Darkrai, I'm gonna stop the analysis there. If he continues, then I'm gonna keep watching. Oh, he goes Darkrai. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be it for me. That was not as in-depth as I first did it. Like, I wanted to do a very much in-depth analysis, but I recorded a full analysis before, and I realized it was a bit too much in-depth. So I decided to just go with the flow, talk about the interaction that happened. So I hope you enjoyed that little format. I will make an analysis of the winners finals and grand finals of this tournament. I think it's Shadowcat versus Jukem both times. Like, I think Jin loses this last game. So I'm gonna be reacting to the winners finals and grand finals of the tournament, Shadowcat versus Jukem. So thank you for watching and see you later.